Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to a brand new video. So today we got a little bit of something special planned for y'all. So I'm going to be going over how can you guys get into Shindo Story and what exactly Shindo Story is. I'm going to be dividing this video into two sections. One is explaining what Shindo Story is, like what's in it, what can you expect, and the other one is giving you like sort of a guide to get into, Shindo Story. But before we begin the video, it would mean a lot to me if you could, leave a like, comment down below, tell me how your day was, subscribe with post notifications on. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Bad guy, catch me on a bad night. Best know how to act right, or you might see my bad side. Hey, wait, I'ma disengage. Jujutsu so where you gon' see this magician play. Now watch me switch, I flip the script, unleash that inner rage. And if I ever let Sukuna out, you'll witness pain. Yeah, I'm a dirty fighter, they don't want me to rise up.
Alright, before we begin, I want to tell you guys exactly what Shindo Story is. Shindo Story is the closed community version of Shindo Life. Pretty much it is a place with all, all those busted bloodlines, like, what's it called, Tengoku, Sengoku, what's it called, Ten Tails, all, like, pretty much all, like, the busted bloodlines that you would expect people to use. There are certain specs that are still in the community, like, there are Jinchurikis, but only, like, 5 people have them to begin with, and, like, it's not like they're going to be busted. They still have to level it up because, since Shindo Life already has a mastery system. Kages obviously are going to have certain specs, but they're not like overly broken. Like if you and your team pull up on a Kage, you still have chances of wiping them out. Like especially if you pull up on the Sand Sovereign, aka Kage, you could probably mess them up pretty easily. But yeah, Shindo Story is just like a closed community version of Shindo Life, where not a lot of the people with specs are running around. There's actual structure. You're going to be taking Genin Chunin exams depending on the sovereignty you join. And then, you're just going to have a fun time, meet a lot of new people, and experience a new side of the game that you wouldn't be able to experience normally. Where, like, if you go to Shindo Life right now, you're probably going to meet a lot of people with specs. Like, not specs, but, like, busted bloodlines going around. You're going to meet people, especially if you do, like, ranked 1v1s and in a, like, arena mode ranked 1v1s. Not the one with like the abilities, just like the regular, what's it called, competitive. You're gonna meet people using a multitude of things, right? And there's not really any balance to it. Shindo Story is pretty much that. It brings balance to Shindo Life. Like there's not a lot of people running with specs at all. Like if anything, there's less than like 15 people with specs out of like 100 something. Not even, like, of like 300 people, with less than 15 people will have specs. Shindo Story is divided into 5 sovereignties, aka 5 villages. We have the Ember Sovereignty, the Haze Sovereignty, the Dune Sovereignty, the Obelisk Sovereignty, and the Nimbus Sovereignty. I'm the sovereign for the Nimbus Sovereignty. Your boy, aka the Raikage. Obviously, what's it called? They can't be named, Kumogakure and then Konohagakure, however you say it. They can't be named after, the villages from Naruto, since Copy Strike, we can't have that. But pretty much, before you're even able to, do anything related to Shindo Story, you're obviously going to have to join the groups. You can find the groups by going to the Shindo Life Discord and going to the things that say Nimbus, Ember, those tags, those channels, and you'll find a Discord link that will send you into that Discord, and you will find a lot more information there. Each sovereignty does these things a little bit differently, but we all follow kind of the same guidelines for you to be able to get into the game, so it's not that big of a difference. I'm going to be putting all the links that you need to, join to make sure you're able to get into the game at all. Obviously, there's still an application process that you're going to have to go through and everything. But yeah, besides that, there's not much to say what Shindo Story is. Again, closed community version of the game with a lot of people with specs. Now, the big question is, how do I get into Shindo Story? Like I said earlier, you're going to want to go join one of the sovereignty discords and like keep up with their village announcement or global announcement or whatever they have. If you join the Ember Sovereignty, that's like usually a popular choice because it usually represents Leaf and a lot of people like it and everything. You can join their Discord and they will have a step-by-step guideline on how, like, what their tryouts are going to be. It usually is an application process where you fill out an app, and then there's in-game tryouts where people test your combat skills to see if you're like, if you're prepared. So I would recommend you guys practicing without using like specs, so just using the first 3 element moves and just the first row of the first and like some of the second row of taijutsu to be able to like really compete, because most of the time you won't be allowed to use any bloodlines, you won't be allowed to use any modes. You'll just go with nin and tai to see like what type of skill level you have towards the game. It's really not that hard of a process. Again, the main thing that you need to do to even be considered is be in the Discord and be there ready to like, you know, apply for that spot into closed community, because there are limited spots. Not a lot of people can get in there, like hundreds of applicants almost every time that apps come out, and only like what, less than half of those are chosen. So you want to be there in time and like have a good application, be ready, and obviously get your combat skills up, because if you're not, you know, ready combat wise, then you're probably not going to be accepted into a lot of the sovereignties. And if I had to say like, and then you're probably wondering, hey, like what's the best sovereignty? Again, I can't tell you that. If we're talking about clans, I would have to probably say that your best bet is like Ember. They have the most like balanced clans in the entire game. No, I'm just messing with you. Like again, I can't say what clan, like what sovereignty you can join. Obviously, like what's it called, certain clans are like differ from each other. Certain clans are better for 1v1s, some clans are better for like, you know, wars and like team battles. Again, it all depends on the sovereignty you join, so you might want to check out what clans they have first. Again, it's all about preference at the end of the day, and like what clan is best for you and what village is best for you, because again, like people from different sovereignties have different, you know, what's it called, different beliefs, different different personalities that might not be in tune with yours. Again, it's all about finding a sovereignty that you like, because at the end of the day, we're all here to just have fun. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to, you know, leave a comment down below. Tell me how your day was, and subscribe, post notifications. And if this video helped you, you know, smash that like button.
We stuck up in the Stone Age, gotta find a way to get back to the old days. Winter time, make some ramen through the cold phase. Anything to get back to the old ways. Always, we've been on a race trying to get it back. Memories of a place we don't live past. Science Kingdom when I'm repping mentalist at. Put the village on my back with a crib.